Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. A late-season clash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the Houston Cougars and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. The Cougars offense will have the football first. And we get our first look at Connor Wigman. Man, he was razor sharp last time out, completed better than 70% of his passes, throwing for 200-plus yards. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Houston will be forced to punt.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. So Colorado's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Hits inside, it's Clinton. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Lewis from the gun on third down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Running inside, it's Hughes. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Moves the pocket, it's Wigman. Right side, it's Walker. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
He'll heave it deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Second and long here. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. So after getting nabbed for holding, it's second and long. Here's Lewis to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Clinton. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. On the run, fires downfield. Misses badly on that one.
Well, everything on that play started off great. The offensive line gave a great pocket to the QB to survey downfield. He found the open receiver. You just got to finish the play. Receiver, you got to make that catch.
Working that wide receiver screen. Runs through a man, and he might have space. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Finds his man on the RPO. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Hughes.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right back to it. Stopped right there.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Under pressure, and it's a sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Houston will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be second and 10. Throwing, Lewis. In traffic, it's Coleman Williams. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Making the adjustment. Third down from the gun, Lewis. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short, like... On the side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. On the return. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Houston going up tempo.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I mean, some people just have a knack for the football, and he's one of those guys, and he just gets the swat right there, but he's in the top 10 in the nation in interceptions for a reason. Just such a great feel for the passing game and where guys are. It's fun to watch him play defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
They didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end, and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Could not make his way to the corner. Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Welsh. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Tells to run, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
The screen, he's got wheels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air, it's Wegman. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 15. Taken down right away. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quick give. It's Welch. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. He's past the sticks. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Lewis. Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls it. Quarterback keep. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Lewis from the gun on third down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Straight ahead, it's Clinton, and he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's Lewis to throw. Out wide left, it's Clinton. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Bellamy. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Right back to the well. Knocked down immediately.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive, attack, come downhill, go get the running back, get him on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Moore. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Play action with Lewis. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bucks! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Finds his man. It's McGarry. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Crosses the 45. Flying down the left side. The 10. Touchdown, Cougars. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Left side is Perry. Out to the 30-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Lewis. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Taylor. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
In the backfield, it's Bellamy. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
Out wide left, it's Taylor. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that is what you want on 3rd down defense, man. You want to drop back and you want to make sure the ball doesn't get pushed down the field past the sticks, and then you rally up and tackle. Now, it's sometimes easier said than done, but he does a great job breaking on the football, making sure he doesn't get the first down. Really good team defense.
Looking for a man. It's Wigman. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They're testing the right side here. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Trying to get started. He gets it up to the 34-yard. Before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do...
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lewis on the play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. Look out! Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hits inside, it's Hughes. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Left side, it's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. This guy can throw it. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play. Lewis. Finds his man. It's Clinton. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, looking for a man. On the move, he fires. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. Looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Buffaloes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17. Line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running inside, it's Hughes. Quick step and go. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Wigman. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off.
Makes the grab at the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
Well, He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here.
And down he goes. He had a lot of time to do something and ends up taking the sack. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after them. Looking for a deep man. It's picked off. That's 18.